Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. And I hope also that you all have prepared your lesson well for your exams. Good. Okay, let's start the video with one more topic, that is working of a computer. How a computer system works. Okay, so let's start it. It works as same as any other devices works. As same as any other devices need to some instructions for giving any output, as same as the computer will need some instructions or the information, and then it will process over that information or the instruction, and then after it will give result in form of output. Okay, you will understand it. Okay, so now see what we call this process. This process we call the overall this process we call IPO cycle. I stands for input, P stands for process, and O stands for output. Okay, so let's see here what is input. So input is the instructions or the commands or the data which was given by the users. We are the users. Okay, in sense of computer, we are the users because we use computer or we work over the computer. That's why we called us users. Okay, so whenever user gives any output, any information, instructions or the data, it is called or known as input. Okay, when we give the information or the instructions or the data to the computer, it is called input. Okay, and then after your computer will process over that information. Okay, it is known as process. P in sense of IPO cycle, P stands for process. Okay, then after a processing, computer will produce a result. That result is known as output. So in IPO cycle, O stands for output. Okay, so IPO cycle stands for input, process and output. Do you understand it? So the overall process, overall working of a computer is known as IPO cycle. The whole system is known as IPO cycle. Okay, do you understand it? Let I repeat it again. What is input? Okay, so the data and or the instructions or the information which was fed into the computer by the users is known as input. Okay, and the devices which we use for entering the data into the computer is called input devices. Okay, so here are some common input devices like a keyboard, mouse, etc. The keyboard and the mouse are the most commonly used input devices. You all are very well known about the keyboard and mouse. Okay, so they two are the input devices. Okay, so I am sure you will understand how the computer will work with the help of input devices. Understand? Okay, so let's move forward on the next topic, that is output devices. So let's see how the computer gives the output with the help of output devices. As you have already known that after the processing, output will come, output or result will generate. Okay, so whenever any user gives input means instructions, data or the information that was fed into the computer. Okay, then the computer will process over it. Then after it will produce a result. That result is known as output. Okay, and the devices which is used for producing the result in sense of output is called as output devices. Okay, it is clear? Okay, here are one common output devices. You are very well known about this. That is, yes, it is CPU, Central Processing Unit. CPU is the most common used output devices. Understand? So this is the input, process and output related with the lesson number 1. Okay.